Let's cover our second scenario when a customer would be paying monthly fee in return for unlimited kilowatt hours, but they can only charge one vehicle at a time, so have one charging session at a given time. To accommodate this, we have added a new service called charging session. So we'll be counting sessions, it's measured in sessions. And then I have created a new bundle. So if we go to volume discount plans, and we have this plan called one concurrent charging unlimited kilowatt hour. So where exactly is it defined? It is here. So I have here two elements. One is for the service energy consumption. So let's take a look at the details. Here we're saying this is quota. So basically customer gets unlimited amount of kilowatt hours. So whatever and it's going to be free. So no matter what, which rates are defined in the tariff, this is going to override. And so we're not charging them per kilowatt. However, we here put a quota, which has a limitation of one session. Okay. And this came together in our product called flat fee, one concurrent charging session. So we now have two services enabled inside of the product. In the user charges, we use two tariffs, and here's an access code, which is important because in this case, the request will be coming from the same endpoint, but we have to differentiate where we're doing charging authorization per kilowatts and where we're doing per session. So this is access code. You will see it come into play later on. And here we use our discount plan, which we created, the one concurrent charging unlimited kilowatt hours. And we also have a subscription attached. So subscription, it's $99 per month. And we already have a test customer. So Jane Doe is a subscription-based customer. And she has an account 67890, which is ready to be used. So let's test. Now let's do the test. This time we're going to be using not authorized service method, but authorized services, because we have to authorize for two services at the same time. One is for power consumption, kilowatt hours, to check whether the user has any limitations based on kilowatts, and also based on the sessions. So what we're going to do, we're going to put 67890 as a user ID. And let's fill in the data here. So first we are requesting for authorization of one charging session. And then they're requesting for up to 100 kilowatt hour authorization. So we see request was authorized successfully. We allowed one concurrent session. We allowed unlimited number of kilowatts. Just to verify, let's see what's going to happen if somebody by mistake or by greed will try to reserve 10 sessions, try to charge 10 vehicles at the same time. Well, the system still replies with one, so only one concurrent session enabled. So what is important? Now, while the session is in progress, the funds, the resources are being locked. So let's go and simulate a charge from a different source, like same customer trying to charge different vehicle at the same location, maybe a different location. So I'm switching to a different browser tab, and from here, I'm running a new request to authorize a single session. Well, we got as expected. We got an error saying there are no available funds because all the sessions are locked. in order for this session to be used, I will have to finish the previous session. So let's do that. Let's send charging request there. And to simulate the charging, we will do the following. First, we will release the session which was logged here. And to do that, we have an API method called release session. And it is extremely important that we actually use the same billing session ID because this is a session where funds are associated with. So we allow release. And now if I repeat the same request here, it is going to succeed because now the funds are released. Let's simulate sending some charging data to PortaBilling about energy consumption. Although we don't bill directly monetary amounts for kilowatts, but it would be nice to accumulate data so later on we can analyze it. We'll know how much our users are consuming in general, if maybe there are people who are doing some service abuse and so on. So we send the charging request with 60 kilowatt consumed. We got a confirmation from the billing engine. The charge was processed successfully. We charged amount 0 because we have a quota which gives us kilowatts for free. But if we go now to PortaBilling web interface, we'll be able to see it there. So if we check XDRs under Jane.do account, we'll be able to see that there was a transaction just recently, although it didn't have any monetary value attached. It's part of a quota, but we know the 60 kilowatt hours was consumed, so we could better analyze activities of our users. And that concludes our second subscription-based product. We just need to go out and sell to more customers.